Yes. So, OSIRIS New Dawn. Find it on Steam now for between $20 to $21. Is it a game that I would advise you to buy? Yes. Not because it's a done game, it's an early access game, but it's a game with a huge potential. And there is active work on it. It will get better. They have, not they have they're doing the same thing as Rust. They have an experimental branch, which gets around 2 updates a week. To check that everything works, and then they implement it in the normal or the main branch. On the plus side, looks very nice. Sounds nice. All the main mechanics are in place. And I feel that it has a huge potential since it's getting regularly updated. Yeah, and they have really, really active people behind it now. Drawbacks with it at the moment, very repetitive. There is farming up and down, doing the same things, respawns, doing some mines. When you get out in the game, you can build yourself a spaceship, travel to other planets. It's the same thing over again, but different resources that are needed for different things. So there will always be like a progress in the game. Other negative things is it still needs a lot of optimization. The gameplay isn't flawless. I, even with my PC, which is a mediocre good thing, discover some, I can say, FPS spikes and stuff like that in the game. But they're working on it. You will discover some movement issues, which are yeah, they've done it 50% correctly. It needs a lot of tweaking on that one as well. And the last thing is the single player version works fine, no problems there. But the multiplayer servers, I don't think they are working as intended. So I have a really, really bad experience with the multiplayer servers. But things are happening. They are active. You can just watch here. They have just launched the space station. You can actually build this space station that floats around in the background here. They have just put in some new biomes. Before this, the game was kind of sandy and desertly, but now it's filled with fantastic coloring and a lot of neon colors, and that I really like that at least. They are making some depth in the game. They have a discovery system. For every new plant, every new species, every new thing you discover, you will get that saved in your data logs, and it can gives you a point of if the plants are usable or not. What kind of creatures you're dealing with, and what kind of minerals you're dealing with. So that's a brilliant new thing. They're also working on some map stuff, having a GPS resource filtering, as they say. That's just to make it easier for you to pinpoint the different minerals and things you need. I haven't tried this one out too much, so I don't know if it works properly or if it's just in the beginning phase of this. And they have launched a new skill tree. The skill tree is now more based on bonuses and perks, skills and perks, as it says here. And I think that works better than the old one they had. The old one, you got allowed to build stuff. You know, you get the blueprints for different buildings and items, things like that. So, well, this is supposed to be a very short game reaction, and for me, this game has so much potential that it's actually worth paying the $20 to $21 for it. If you see it on 50%, my God, buy it. And I think give it time, give it a year, give it 2 years. It will be quite a nice experience. It's a nice experience today. Don't misunderstand me, but it will be an even better experience in a year or two. So, well, I'm giving this 1 thumb up, and don't be scared. If you see it, just go and buy it.